23 years ago, I came to Central Falls. The door on the office said, "Please keep it closed," in 7 different languages. I knew I was in a treat. I knew from the first day I walked into the class that if you wanted to be a teacher, Central Falls was the place to be. And my colleagues share that sentiment. My first year I taught 7th and 8th grade. I mispronounced names. I stumbled through the difficulties of a first-year teacher. And yet I knew I found my calling. Since that time, I have taught at-risk students, mainstream, inclusion, advanced placement government. As a matter of fact, I had 3 classes compete in a competition on the Constitution, and we won the state title. As a matter of fact, one of my students that went to Washington, D.C. was Ms. Cam Morales' niece. I also became a dean of students, which dealt primarily with discipline. There were 2 of us. We also taught 2 classes. And we alternated classes, 7, 9, 11, 8, 10, 12. So we got to know our students. It was really our first step in personalization in Central Falls. I also, because of an administrative situation, was an assistant principal for 6 weeks. As part of that administrative team, I went through my first accreditation process. We ended up with a 10-year accreditation. And the visiting team was so taken with the relationship that we, as a faculty, had with our students that many of them cried when they left our building. In 1991, the city petitioned the state to take us over. At the time, the school committee requested that the contract be opened in order to defer salaries until the next fiscal year. Our union willingly did so. In fact, in my years at Central Falls, the union has always, in good faith, opened up the contract when it was in the best interest of the students in the city. Shortly thereafter, we changed to a middle school model. I had the opportunity to apply for an administrative job. I didn't want to. I was 35 when I started teaching. I didn't want to leave the classroom. But I had the opportunity to become a department chair, which I did. And this allowed me to become still part of that decision-making process. And I was part of the team that looked at the new graduation requirements. We agreed upon portfolios, comprehensive course assessments, and we increased our credits to 25, 5 over the minimum, to show that our students, the rigor that was necessary. This position lasted for a number of years. And we knew that by raising these standards and raising the bar, that our students would be ready for post-secondary education for work in the real world. With the new graduation requirements, the entire building became involved in developing rigorous portfolio tasks and comprehensive assessments that would meet national, state, and local GSEs. The staff has also been involved in professional development. Many attended SIOP training. We attended skillful teacher training presented by the Research for Better Teaching, inclusion training. We did this so we could help our students succeed in class. We did this not because we were told to, but we knew that effective professional training was necessary to help our students succeed. To continue, we have been BEP'd, Hunterized, Sizerized, and we've embraced America's choice, focused on the new standard reference exams, worked with the Skills Commission, and have been kneecapped. The one constant for our students has been the teachers. This is not an excuse, and you may not want to hear it, but over the last 5 years, we have gone through over 20 different administrators, 5 different schedules. restructured the high school in upper and lower house and implemented advisories.
Mr. Shank, excuse me, you're well over your 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you wrap up, please?
Sure, may I just go to the very end? I gotta find it. I will close with this. When I
But
became-
you can submit that all to us.
Okay,
and we'll-
may I? I will close with this. When I became a student teacher, somebody told me, if you become a teacher by your students, you will be taught. Being a part of the Central Falls family, we have learned more than you could ever know. For the sake of our students, please, please do not stop our momentum. Thank you.